I've made good progress on the fairy garden so far. I decided that it needs pathway in here. So I am using what was left of the forest green scrapbooking paper, and I'm cut it to fit against these steps, and then go over here by the swing. And I think it needed a little bit of color in the middle of the fairy garden and a little pathway for the fairies to walk on. So I will glue that down. Okay, I got the little pathway, this one, glued in, and I went ahead and added another little pathway. So this almost looks like a little courtyard in here. Okay, almost done with this fairy garden. I am so excited. Okay, I am going to add a baby to my fairy garden. This little baby and the baby buggy were a gift, and I made a whole separate video, and I will add the link in the information box. But I glued these wings on to the baby figurine and then covered the baby with a piece of fabric as a blanket and put the baby in the buggy, and it is a wonderful piece to go with the fairy garden. Okay, it is time to finish the fairy garden, at least as far as I can finish it for now. I can add things to it later. There's the baby in the buggy on the little rock path. He can stay there for now. I needed to find something to put at the top of the trees to cover those wires so the grandkids do not get scratched or cut while they're playing with the fairy garden. I went through my craft stash and found these beads. Okay, how cool is that? I do not know where I got them. I have 3 that have a star. Where are they? There they are. The green and rust colored ones. But I think I'll put 3 different beads on the top of the tree. So there's the first one. Second one. That would look cute for the third one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue them, and see they have a little hole in them. They will fit right on top of the tree, and I'm going to glue them on there with tacky glue so the kids can't pull them off, or at least not easily. So I'm going to just use a toothpick, put some glue in the hole, and some on the top of the tree, the wire. Okay. There's one. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use the little reindeers, or deer, that I got on clearance at Michael's. Okay, I decided to put the little deers. There's a mama and a papa and a baby deer. I'm going to put them in the courtyard by the tree. Sticking the feet between the little sticks to give it more support. Okay, now for the baby. definitely better to put it between the sticks to help it stay up. Okay, and I'm going to try to get this one in between there. Okay, so that one's kind of hiding. Okay, so next will be the bird. Here's the little bird out of the wrapper. I'm going to put the bird right here above the troll. Can you see the troll? He's peeking out of the window in the piece of wood. Okay, so I think right there, or maybe right here. Yes, I'm gonna get a lot of glue on there. And it's not going to ruin this piece of wood because it'll wipe right off if I take the bird off. Okay. So there. Look how cute. The bird is looking over the fairy garden. Okay. Next, I need to figure out where I want to put this. I need to figure out where I want to put the frog prince. He is made out of metal, and I got him at oh, it says it's a good luck charm. I got him at a little boutique in La Habra, California called Through the Garden Gate. Okay, where should we put the frog prince? There? On the... Should I put him on the game board on the table? Actually, I think he will look very good there because, as you can see, the pond that I got at Big Lots already has a frog. Or I could put this little frog right there at the top of the stairs. Actually, yes, he looks much cuter right there. All right. That's where he's gonna go. Put some glue on him and hope it holds him. And then, one last thing for the fairy garden. I got these little mailboxes at the Dollar Tree in the springtime. Okay, 99 cents. How cute. Oh my gosh. So now I need to figure out where I want to put the mushrooms and the welcome sign and the mailbox. It's just one mailbox, one welcome sign, and 2 mushrooms together. Okay, I decided to put the mailbox over here by the Blue Sky Clayworks collectible. So let me put some glue on the bottom. Right there. Okay, perfect. And this little welcome sign is going to go right over here by the fairy in the swing. And I have it backwards, so let me turn it around. And then last, these mushrooms are going to go right down here with the troll. Can you see him? My friend Rilla got him from Iceland, and he is perfect for my fairy garden. Okay, oh, that's not a very flat bottom. It's gonna take a lot of glue to hold this. All right, let me add a lot on there. Hopefully that's enough glue to do the trick. I am going to put it, and it's right by there's a little basket I don't know if you can see the basket there. There's the basket. There's the troll. I'm going to put the mushrooms right next to the basket, in between the troll and the basket. Okay, I hope once it dries it'll be stable, but the glue needs to grab. Stay put, little mushrooms. Okay, there. All right. So I do believe the fairy garden is finished. Let me go ahead and turn the tray. The tray that I got at Ross for, I think, $10.99 or something like that a couple of years ago. Let me turn the tray so you can see the garden from each angle. Here's a little fairy house behind the Yesterday's Child figurine. Inside is a little miniature stove, wood-burning stove, which was my grandmother's miniature. So this fairy garden has sentimental value. This Blue Sky Clay Works house was given to me by my sister Cindy. This rocking horse was also my grandmother's, Gigi, great-grandma, as the great-grandchildren called her. She is in heaven now. Okay, this piece of wood was my mom and dad's. And next to my fairy garden is going to go this jar, this mason jar that lights up, will be near my fairy garden. Let me show you how it lights up. Okay, my mom made this and gave it to me. It's got the fairy silhouette with a battery-operated tea light inside. So this will go somewhere near the fairy garden when I set it out. And then this baby and the buggy were given to me by my sister Pam. And I just added the angel wings. So there we go. Also, this little figurine, the Yesterday's Child, was a gift from my dear friend Marianne Kyle years ago. And then there's the troll, a gift from Rilla Jagia. So this fairy garden has sentimental value. My grandchildren will get to play with it. I can add things to it as I go along, which I am probably going to decorate just the very front of it here, maybe with pressed flowers. You can see there are handles here so I can carry the tray wherever the grandchildren are going to play with the fairies. So the fairies are, okay, let me tell you their names. Okay, there is a fairy for each of my grandchildren. Oldest grandchild, Twinkle Eyes, is this swinging fairy here. Next is Grasshopper, my grandson fairy. Next is Sweet Pea, this one right here. Now, Grasshopper is glued down. This fairy's stuck in the swing. But Sweet Pea can move. And then Ninja Doll here can move around. She can go in the water. And this is Chatty Girl. She loves horses, so of course she has to be a fairy on a horse. And she can move it around. go down the ramp, go visit the little, she can go visit the little reindeer or wherever she wants to go. I need to get a little boy fairy for little man, so I need to find another fairy. And then the baby fairy is, he doesn't have a nickname yet, and he will be joining us for the adventure in a couple months. So that is him. And that's the fairy garden for now. And this little bumblebee up here to the blue sky Clayworks, it moves. And so there we go. We shall see how the fairy garden changes over time. And the grandkids will have to be very gentle when they're playing with it so that nothing breaks. But if it does, anything can be replaced. Oh, one more thing. This is a blue sky Clayworks. Look at, it's got the frog. Hold on. Okay, in addition to the nightlight fairy mason jar that my mom made, I also have this blue sky Clayworks that I believe my daughter April gave it to me. It's a music box and it plays Someday My Prince Will Come. So there's the little girl, there's the frog, another frog prince. So we have two frog princes here, and then it's got a little tea light, or votive, actually a battery operated votive light. And it will set next to the fairy garden, and we can play the music, while the grandchildren are playing with the fairy garden. And they all live happily ever after. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you will make your own fairy garden with things that you already have, sentimental items, and you can preserve them and let your grandchildren or other children play with them, or just look at it and be mesmerized. And I want our place to be magical for the grandchildren when they come over. Gramps and Grammy's place is a magical place for the grandchildren to make wonderful memories to carry with them through life. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you in the next video.